Welcome, Waveland Elementary parents, guardians, and students. We hope you are all doing well and are starting to adjust to distance learning. We know this is a new learning experience for everyone, and we want to take a minute to let you know we appreciate each one of you for helping your students to continue to learn and grow during this time. With distance learning, our new norm, we know this is an overwhelming time for everyone. And with that in mind, the PBIS team has developed a way to bring our PBIS program into your home. Our hope is not only to give you added support, but to maintain our learning expectations while continuing to provide our students with a positive learning environment. However, before I begin to explain what PBIS may look like in your home, let me begin by briefly explaining what PBIS stands for. PBIS stands for Positive Behavior Interventions and Supports. PBIS contains 4 core values: to be respectful, responsible, safe, and prepare. Each core value has a specific expectation for every area of our school. Every core value and expectation is explicitly taught to the students, and students are rewarded for meeting or exceeding those expectations. The explicit teaching of these core values and expectations create a safe and predictable environment through consistency and structure. And it fosters social, emotional, and academic success by helping to eliminate the uncertainty of appropriate versus inappropriate behaviors and by providing added support to students through behavior interventions. It encourages positive behavior through positive praise and a reward system. The consistency and structure prevent misbehaviors before it starts. Our school has a behavior matrix. This is our PBIS at-home matrix. We have modified our expectations for at-home learning. This is the at-home behavior matrix. You're going to use this matrix to explicitly teach your child the expected behaviors during distance learning. We have begun the matrix for you, but you are able to add expectations as needed in order to better fit your learning environment at home. It lists our core values, which are being respectful, responsible, safe, and prepared. We have also divided it into 3 different areas: at-home learning area, Google Classroom, at-home learning area, Google Classroom, and our Google Meets. Under each area and next to each core value, we've listed the learning expectations for that specific activity. Again, you can add to this as you see fit. If you know that there are other expectations that you have for your child, you may add that to this as well. Next, we have our tiger books. These are our at-home tiger books, and I'm sure you've seen these before because we've been giving these out last year and all this school year for your child. They are on a regular day, they are rewarded with tiger bucks for meeting or exceeding their expectations. When you begin the PBIS program at home, it is important to be very generous with the tiger bucks to begin with. If your child successfully follows, say, 1 expectations, then give them a tiger buck. If they successfully follow 2 expectations, give them 2 tiger bucks. However, over time, you want to cut back on the amount of tiger bucks that you issue, because in the beginning we want to reward and encourage positive behavior through rewards, but we do not want to over reward and cause the child to only have positive behavior when they are rewarded. We want them to follow expectations because it's the right thing to do, not because they're going to receive a tiger bug. Now, with the tiger bucks, this is the virtual tiger buck menu. As you can see, we have different denominations listed. After your child has earned enough tiger bucks, they can buy a reward. When they buy a reward, you must physically take their tiger bucks away. We have listed some ideas of rewards to offer, but you can add rewards to fit your at-home learning environment. You can use rewards that will motivate and benefit your student. And also, if your child buys a coupon that involves their teacher, be sure to contact the teacher. Our teachers are excited to participate, but for example, under the $50, it says skip a Google Classroom assignment. Those are things that the teacher would have to be notified naturally. Now, with all of this information, I'm sure you're wondering how you're supposed to implement this. And for that, we have this slide. It says, how do we implement PBIS? These are the um, steps that we follow in order to implement PBIS in our school, and you can use these exact same steps in order to implement them at home as well. For example, it says define behavior expectations. You would sit with your child and ask them, what does it mean to be respectful? What does it mean to be responsible? Let them give you the definitions of those words, of those specific words in their own words. Next, you're going to define the specific behaviors. What do you want your child to do? And you define each behavior that you can find on in the matrix on slide 6. And for instance, you would say, what does using kind words mean? Be sure to show appropriate and inappropriate behaviors, because oftentimes seeing what is not appropriate makes students realize why appropriate behaviors are important. You're going to teach the behavior. You're going to show what they should and should not do. You're going to reteach when the behavior is not followed. Review the matrix on a regular basis. Do not go over the matrix once and expect your child to know what they are supposed to do. Remember, this is new territory for everyone, and while they may know what our expectations are at school, they've never had the online learning experience, so these are new behaviors that they're going to have to be taught. Then once that they've started mastering these expectations, be sure to reinforce the positive behavior with positive praise and tiger bugs. And you also want to always be sure that you're acknowledging your desired behavior. If there's a specific thing that your child does every day and they're just really struggling with that one specific expectation, be sure that when you see that they've done it properly, that you celebrate them, that you acknowledge that with positive praise, and naturally using the tiger bugs and or the coupons. Um, Now, when you're correcting problem behaviors, always correct inappropriate behavior with consistency and respect. You want to talk about the inappropriate behavior, then you want to review and then reteach the appropriate behavior. Following these steps will help implementing PBIS into your home flow smoothly. All right, this is the parent letter that you will receive when you pick up your PBIS at-home packet from Waveland Elementary. The packet will include the matrix, a coupon sheet, and tiger books. This information will also be available on your child's Google Classroom for you to download and print as needed. You will be notified by your child's teacher when this information is available for pickup at Waveland or when it will be available on your Google Classroom. All right, in closing, we are rewarding for positive behavior, but we don't want the rewards to be the primary focus. In the beginning, when you first implement PBIS, you want to give tiger bucks generously, but as your child learns what they are expected to do, you want to slowly start pulling away from the rewarding. You do not want to reward so long that they only do what they are supposed to do because you are rewarding them. The goal is they will do what they are supposed to do without being rewarded. The primary focus of PBIS is to create a positive learning environment through well-defined core values and expectations. We use our PBIS matrix all over our school. It is posted everywhere and in every single classroom as a constant reminder for our core values and our expectations. So there is never any doubt about what is inappropriate and what is appropriate behavior. It is always available for reviewing and reteaching. It also allows us, being that it's posted everywhere, it always allows us to review and reteach at any time during the day at any area of our school. When a child is participating in inappropriate behavior, we could easily and quickly point to the matrix and say, we are at home area. We're at our at-home learning area. What are we supposed to be doing? What were you doing? What can you do different next time? This is just showing them that this is what you were supposed to be doing, this is what you were doing, but this is what I really need you to be doing. So, in order for our initiative to be successful, we need your help and your support. We hope that you will implement our PBIS in your home. We want this to be an enjoyable experience for everyone, and we hope bringing PBIS home will bring some type of normalcy back to our students, and it will help, maybe it'll help them feel better connected to us and our school again. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact your child's teacher. He or she will be glad to answer any questions that you have. And from everyone at Waveland Elementary, we hope to see you all back at school soon. You all have a good night.